On this episode, we're going to talk about branding, client meetings, and baked goods. Stay tuned. Welcome everybody to episode 5 of the vlog. Yeah, super excited. It's been a crazy week, doing things, getting things done. I don't have my normal headphones. I can't find them, so I'm trying these out. So comment below how you think of the sound for this particular episode. What's been going on this week? I had a client meeting, so that was interesting, given just a status update of how everything's going, thinking about new ideas and just having an ideation session, and that went really well. Getting some feedback of the positive and the negative aspects of how I do things, and just staying on track, making sure that I just keep doing what I'm doing. I am being effective, and one of the things that I've dealt with in the past is having that imposter syndrome, and that's really something that's kind of hard to get over. And going to these meetings and just being reaffirmed that I'm doing a good job, and that I'm, everything that has been in the abstract in my mind actually applies in the real world. So that's really nice. You learn stuff from school, books, YouTube videos, but it's not until you actually apply it in the real world to where it materializes, and you can get those affirmations and you're just not a fool or whatever. You're not a lie, you're not a fraud, getting out of school and dealing with not being able to find a job with the degree you got and all these other things, it really just accelerates your imposter syndrome, and just stuff like this, it helps. I'm getting better and better every day, and I feel less anxious every day that I am a fraud, because I'm not. I have a master's degree, I have business savvy. This isn't my first business that I've ran, but it is my first business that I ran by myself. I'm using my expertise in order to get things done, and it's getting done. And it's getting done in a timely fashion, in a way that it needs to get done, and it's just, I'm making it happen. For years I've been making stuff happen, and it's been working, and it's just a problem of self-confidence, self-esteem, and building myself up every day. Results speak louder than words, affirming that I know what the heck I'm doing. This week I saw that my website ticks are up 40% from the week before, so that's really nice. All this stuff, it's just compounding, from the podcast to the vlog to everything that I'm doing on Instagram, everything I'm doing on Facebook. It's leading people to my site. Everything that's being done on Google Business, that's been going great, and I'm staying on track, still using my Trello, my notebooks, make sure that tasks are getting done in a timely manner, and that I'm not procrastinating. Now that I am blocking off time for making sure that things are getting done, I'm being more effective and more productive, and things are just taking less time. That's key. If you can take something that takes you 10 hours to 8 hours to 5 hours, the same work is getting done, and you're just getting better at it. So this vlog used to take me a long time to edit, put together, and do all this other stuff, but really I'm getting way faster at it, more efficient, because let me tell you, Adobe Premiere Pro, that is a monster of a program. For those of you that don't know about video editing at all, that's just the software that you can use. It's top tier, and it's just crazy. A lot of people use iMovie. I can use that, but I'm just more familiar with Adobe Premiere Pro, even though like I said, that thing can do a lot more than what I'm using it for. So that's been fun, just learning that. just learning like little small things here and there to make the process go by faster, and that's been really nice. I've been more intentional with my content, and not that I haven't been before, but especially on my Instagram, sometimes I can get a little all over the place, which Gary Vee says that's not bad, but some people, like I look at some feeds, or not feeds, but pages, and it's like nice and designed, and I just don't know what I want. Like, I could make everything look the same, like there's obviously aesthetic benefits to that, but I just don't know. I need to see what's effective. I'm really having a problem with people like my stuff but no one's commenting, and I guess I'm just not making anything worth commentable enough. So I gotta figure that out. Yeah. Engagement. Still calm down on my engagement marketing. I haven't been doing the $1.80 strategy. Although, I will say that I have been gaining a lot more followers, but they're just not. I will say that I've been gaining more followers on Instagram, but they're just not getting the engagement I want. Which, again, here we go, Gary Vee. Like, Gary Vee says it doesn't matter. So I need to internalize that. Or maybe I'm just not making anything good enough to where anybody feels compelled to engage with it. So what does that mean? Who knows? I don't know. Anywho, everything this week has been great. I had a client meeting this week, and I actually went to this dessert and coffee bar. It's called Decadent. Here's their information. And I went home with this box, and I like talking about building brands and things like that. Like, this is fantastic. A lot of bakeries, they'll just send you home with just a white box that has nothing about them on it. Like, don't do that. Spend that little extra money to get these, and it's totally worth it. Have your followers follow you on, or have your customers follow you on your social media. Like, you're posting stuff on there. You want your customers to react to you, comment, engage. Like, you want to engage with them. They're gonna build a better bond with you. Like, do something like this. This is great. Your information's on here. Like, you can have like little quirky sayings on here. Like, don't just have the white box. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Like, that's not doing anything for you other than providing a vessel to transport goods throughout wherever. Like, that's doing absolutely nothing for you. The food should speak for itself, but you want to have that reminder. And when people see that gold and black box, like, oh man, we got Decadent today, yeah. You can be that guy that brings Decadent to the office every day, or on Fridays. You can be that guy. And when people see that box, they're going to associate the memories of the food with the box, and it's just going to be all good. And that's what you want. That is brand recognition. I can't stress that enough. That's what you want. Truly, that's what you want. When we go to Ulta or Sephora or something, when I go with my wife, like, I know the Tarte section. Why do I know the Tarte section? Because everything's branded. They got like mermaid brushes and all sorts of stuff, but they are completely different than everybody else. Like, you need to do that. Just brand yourself and just go head on with it. Who cares about anything else? Because in the beginning, it's gonna suck, because it's gonna seem like you're doing it for no reason. But trust me, it just takes time. The Nike swoosh wasn't just the Nike swoosh the day it came out. They had to build on that and make it what it is today. It just takes time. And you need to take the time to build your brand, just like I'm taking the time to build my brand. I'll tell you, it's discouraging only getting 10 views on a video and you spend so much time on it. It's discouraging only getting 3 people that read your blog or whatever. Yeah, it is. But you know what? Those 3 people can turn into 5 people. It can turn into 10 people. It can just keep multiplying. It's gonna get better, but it takes time. I've seen so many tips and tutorials on how to grow your YouTube channel, and a lot of those guys are like, look, unless you put in 100 videos, like, you don't know what's possible. Like, you don't know your tribe, you don't know what works. Like, you just gotta put in the time. A lot of us, we want that quick fix, that pill to lose the weight. We want to like look better tomorrow, feel better tomorrow, or feel better right now. We want that quick, instant satisfaction, we want that instant gratification, and we gotta stop that. Like, stuff takes time. You think the Sistine Chapel was just painted in 30 seconds? No, it took time. It took years. Like, that's how we need to view things. So, you know, I said that in 6 months I want to have 100 followers, and more than likely that's not going to happen. Let's be real. But I got to keep working at it, and I still want to meet that goal. Goals are important, and, you know, we got to give each other enough time. Like, we can't just have everything figured out right away. That's not how anything of this works, and it's super important. So, what are there some steps that are moving forward? Still trying to get my FAA license for the drone, and moving forward, need to get my FAA license to be able to fly my drone commercially. I need to get the study guide for that, and then scheduled to take the test. I'll probably today, when this airs, it'll be August the 2nd. So by the end of the month, I want to get it done and just get it over with, and then start making that revenue stream coming in. Other things I want to try and get done this month is I proposed a signature sound, and it went great. I got approved. Now it just needs to get made. You know, branding is everything. Branding is the gut feeling that your audience has with you and whatever product or service that you're providing. It has nothing to do with your logo, your typeface, your customer service. It's all encompassing of that. So, you know, sound is part of that. Wouldn't you like to call customer service and they got some jams? Like, yeah, you want that. You don't want some tired, like, just boring elevator jazz or anything like that. No, you want some good songs. You know, Apple, when you call their customer service, they give you a choice of what you want to listen to, and that's pretty sweet. So, do that. Gary Vee has a signature song. Like, why not? Everything is all encompassing. So everything is part of your brand, from your clothes to your appearance, just generally your appearance, to your business cards, to how you treat people. Everything is about your brand. So what is your brand saying about you? How can you get that? Well, some tips to do that: make a survey. You know, make a good survey that has 10 questions that aren't leading. You can do that on SurveyMonkey. I'll go ahead and post a link below. You can go ahead and do that. You can just go outright ask your customers or your clients or whatever. Ask them, you know, what does my brand say about me? You're gonna find out whether or not everything that you're doing to try and be perceived a certain way, if it's working. Because if it's not working, then you need to reformulate the plan and try and get to where you need to go. So here's the question of the week. What's your favorite baked good? Comment below. That's what's been going on with me this week. Go ahead, comment below, like, subscribe, hit the little notification bell so that YouTube will notify you when I post the videos, which will be every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks, everybody. Have a nice week.